You're eating healthy, exercising, doing everything right. So why do your legs still feel weaker every month? Here's what nobody's telling you. It might be the fruit you're eating for breakfast. I'm going to reveal 7 common fruits that are quietly weakening your legs, inflaming your joints, and making walking harder after 60. Fruits your doctor never warned you about. Fruits you probably ate this week. And the worst part? The damage is silent. You won't feel it today. But in 6 months, a year, your legs will tell the story. Stick with me because what I'm about to reveal could change everything. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed the stairs feel steeper lately? Does it take longer to stand up from a chair? Do your knees ache after a short walk? You probably think it's just aging. Everyone says it is. But here's the truth. It's not always what you're not doing. Sometimes it's what you are doing, without realizing how harmful it is. Most seniors make the same mistake every single day. They eat certain fruits with complete confidence, believing they're making healthy choices. Because that's what we've been told our whole lives, right? Fruit is natural, fruit is good, and most of it is, but not all of it, not after 60. Some fruits, the ones sitting in your kitchen right now, can gradually weaken your legs, inflame your joints, and make every step harder. Your body changes as you age, your metabolism slows down, your circulation weakens, and foods that used to help you can now quietly hurt you. The damage is slow, subtle, almost invisible, until one day you feel sharp pain in your calves, persistent stiffness in your knees, or that heavy, tired feeling in your legs after just a short walk. I'm going to walk you through all 7 fruits, one by one. But before we start, do me a favor. If you care about staying mobile and independent, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this is where we share the health truths nobody else talks about. And drop a comment right now. Type 1 if this topic resonates with you. Type 0 if you think I'm wrong. I want to know where you stand. Let's start with the first fruit. It's praised as an anti-inflammatory superfood, but for seniors, it might be doing the exact opposite. Pineapple, tropical, juicy, refreshing, and famous for containing bromelain, a natural anti-inflammatory compound. So what's the problem? Here's what most people don't know. Despite its reputation, pineapple can actually increase inflammation in older adults. Pineapple is loaded with natural sugars and strong acids. And after 60, your blood vessels become more sensitive. They don't handle sugar spikes the same way anymore. When you eat pineapple, you get a powerful dose of natural sugar that hits your bloodstream fast. That spike damages the tiny blood vessels that supply your legs, feet, and muscles. Over time, circulation worsens. Less oxygen reaches your legs. And you know what that causes? Pain, fatigue, swelling. That dull, dragging ache in your legs after a short walk, the stiffness in your knees when you stand, the sudden ankle pain even after sitting all day. But here's the worst part. Pineapple's effects are subtle. There's no immediate pain, no obvious warning signs. It just infiltrates slowly until one day you realize you can't move like you used to. And most seniors never connect their leg weakness to that healthy fruit they eat for inflammation. What to do? You don't have to eliminate pineapple completely, but be aware. If you've been dealing with unexplained leg pain or swelling, pineapple might be contributing more than you think. Now, if an anti-inflammatory fruit can be this harmful, what about the next one? Bananas. Soft, sweet, packed with potassium. They're supposed to prevent cramps and support your muscles, right? Not for seniors. Bananas are loaded with natural sugars and fast-digesting carbohydrates. That means your blood sugar spikes immediately after eating them. And when that happens repeatedly, your body develops insulin resistance. Circulation weakens, inflammation increases, your legs suffer. What you might notice? Dull leg pain when walking or climbing stairs, heaviness in your legs after meals, stiffness in your calves that won't go away. But there's more. Bananas cause fluid retention, especially if you have heart issues. This leads to swollen ankles, swollen feet, and stiff joints. The effect is silent. You eat them thinking they'll help your muscles. Instead, they might be slowly draining your strength. And here's the kicker: it won't hit you immediately. But over time, regular banana consumption can make movement harder and increase pain. So think about what's on your plate. If you're experiencing heavy, aching, or swollen legs frequently, bananas might not be as friendly as they seem. Now, what about something even smaller? Grapes. They look innocent, small, juicy, easy to snack on, and they have a great reputation: heart-healthy, full of antioxidants. But here's what most people don't realize. Grapes can cause mild inflammation, stiffness, and leg pain in older adults. Why? Grapes contain fructose, a sugar that goes straight to your liver. When your liver can't process it all, it converts to fat and uric acid. That's where the real damage begins. Uric acid builds up in your joints, your knees, ankles, and toes. It creates that nagging, burning ache that makes even light walking uncomfortable. Ever had that sharp pain in your big toe at night? That sudden stiffness in your calves? It could be something as simple as a handful of grapes raising your uric acid levels. And here's the problem. Grapes are too easy to overeat. They're small. They're not filling. Before you know it, you've eaten 2 or 3 cups. And the sugar adds up fast. So while grapes might seem like a healthy snack, they could be subtly weakening your legs and making movement less comfortable as you age. If you've been eating grapes regularly and noticing increased stiffness or swelling, now you know why. Watermelon. Light, refreshing, the ultimate summer hydration. But could this watery fruit actually be damaging your legs? Sounds strange, right? Everyone assumes watermelon is safe. It's mostly water, low in calories, feels light. But here's the secret. Watermelon has an extremely high glycemic index. That means it raises your blood sugar quickly, just like candy. And those frequent sugar spikes cause serious damage for seniors, especially to your legs. Here's what happens. When your blood sugar spikes, your body releases insulin. But in aging bodies, insulin isn't well regulated. This creates inflammation, particularly in areas with poor circulation. Where does it show up? Your calves, your ankles, your knees? You might experience leg fatigue right after eating, a dull ache during short walks, that strange, persistent swelling around your ankles. Climbing stairs starts to feel like climbing a mountain. Watermelon. Looks light. But inside your body, it acts like a sweet trap, slowly wearing down your legs. And most people eat a lot of it because it's juicy and refreshing. 1 slice becomes 2, then 3. More sugar, more stress, more inflammation. It's deceptive. You think you're hydrating, but your blood sugar is spiking, your circulation is struggling, and your legs are paying the price. Oranges. Smart, fresh-smelling, everywhere. Breakfast plates, juices, health supplements, praised for vitamin C and immunity. But oranges might be hiding an ugly truth for seniors over 60. Behind that citrus glow? Acid. And your joints hate it. Oranges are rich in citric acid. And while that seems normal, it can cause quiet joint irritation, especially if your body is already fighting inflammation, stiffness, or arthritis. What you might notice? Gradual knee stiffness when you wake up. Persistent hip pain. Uncomfortable feeling in your legs after sitting too long. Reduced mobility and increased swelling. You might think it's just aging, but that healthy habit of drinking orange juice every morning could be fueling the very pain you're trying to prevent. Here's what actually happens. The citric acid in oranges doesn't just affect your stomach. It enters your bloodstream and can irritate the delicate tissues in your joints. Plus, when combined with the fruit's natural sugar, it causes blood sugar fluctuations. And the result? Inflammation throughout your body. Inflammation that spreads to your knees, ankles, and calves, making every step feel heavier and more painful. Green apples. They look crisp, clean, natural. And most people, especially seniors, think they're the healthier choice because they taste less sweet. But here's what most people don't know. Green apples can subtly cause leg pain, stiffness, and fatigue. Two things make them dangerous: malic acid and hidden natural sugars. Malic acid gives green apples their sour taste, and while it's fine for young people, it can be harsh on aging digestion. As we age, our gut lining becomes more sensitive, and malic acid can irritate tissues, including your joints. Some seniors experience sharp hip or thigh pain after eating apples. Others feel tightness in their knees or a mild burning sensation in their feet. It doesn't happen overnight, but over time, the acid builds up and the pain becomes more frequent. Now let's talk about the sugar. Even though green apples don't taste as sweet as red apples, they still contain natural sugars. And in older adults with slower metabolisms, that sugar causes blood sugar fluctuations. The result? Tired calves, night leg cramps, morning stiffness, weakness when climbing stairs. The most challenging part? Green apples are often eaten raw as a snack or even right before bed, so they constantly affect your body. They look so healthy and pure. But for aging bodies, green apples might be subtly stiffening joints and making walking harder. Mango, juicy, soft, candy sweet. Almost everyone loves this fruit. But here's the truth. Mango might be the most harmful fruit for seniors with joint weakness and leg pain. Why? Because it's loaded with natural sugar. I don't mean a little. I'm talking about a massive sugar punch that spikes your blood sugar sharply and quickly. If you're young and active, your body can usually handle that spike. But after 60, your metabolism changes. That sugar rush causes an insulin spike, then a crash. And every time this happens, your body creates inflammation deep inside your joints, especially in the soft tissues around your knees, hips, and ankles. What you might feel: burning sensation in your toes, especially if you have nerve issues, tingling that won't go away, evening swelling around your feet, creeping heaviness in your legs. The trick is this: mango tastes light, feels fresh, doesn't seem like a big meal, so it's easy to eat large portions. But that makes it worse. The body doesn't care how light it feels. It reacts to the sugar. And over time, that sugar can cause aching joints, slower walking, and unstable legs. You've now seen the full picture: 7 fruits, praised for their health benefits, that have a dark side for people over 60. But here's the good news. Some fruits do the exact opposite. They fight inflammation, reduce joint pain, and support strong, stable legs. Let's talk about those now, the healing alternatives and what seniors should eat instead. Now that you know which fruits to avoid, let's talk about what you can eat. Because eating the right fruits doesn't just satisfy hunger, they heal your body. Berries. First, berries: blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. These small fruits are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. They're low in sugar, high in antioxidants, and gentle on your blood sugar. Most importantly, they boost circulation, especially to your legs. They reduce swelling, fight stiffness, and promote easier movement. Cherries. Next, cherries, but in moderation. Cherries can actually help lower uric acid, which reduces the risk of gout and joint pain flare-ups. They soothe aching joints and that burning feeling in your knees or toes. A handful of cherries, not a bowl, can make a real difference. Avocado. Then there's avocado. Yes, it's a fruit. And it's one of the best for joint health. Why? Because it's loaded with healthy fats that cushion your joints and reduce inflammation inside your body. Plus, it helps regulate insulin, giving you steady energy without blood sugar spikes. Papaya. Looking for something easy to digest? Try papaya. This soft tropical fruit contains enzymes that reduce inflammation and ease digestion. It's gentle on the stomach and kind to aging joints. Pears. And don't forget pears. Eaten with a bit of protein or fiber. They offer gentle sweetness without being overly sweet. They fuel your body without putting extra stress on your legs. Each of these fruits works with your body, not against it. They don't cause pain. They don't create swelling. They support your body in achieving the strength, balance, and comfort it craves. Remember, it's not just about eating fruit. It's about choosing the right ones for your age, fruits that match your body's needs right now. And when you make those conscious choices, you start to feel it. Firmer steps, calmer movements, clearer mornings. If you've made it this far, one thing tells me everything. You care about your health, your strength, and your future. And I want you to hear this clearly. It's not too late to make changes. You still have time to heal, and you're not alone in this. Getting older is hard. The pain, the stiffness, the fear of falling, they creep in slowly. And sometimes they make you feel like your body is slipping away. But here's the reality. You can take control. Not through extreme measures, but through smart, small changes. One meal at a time, one fruit at a time, one decision at a time. The fruits we talked about today aren't evil. They're just not the best for your body anymore. And that's okay, because aging doesn't mean giving up. It means getting smarter. When you start eating mindfully and choosing foods that support your joints, circulation, and strength, you'll notice a difference. Less pain, more flexibility, smoother mornings, lighter steps. That's what this channel is about. Not fear, not restriction, empowerment. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below telling me what you learned today and what change you're ready to make. Because when we share, we all grow stronger. Let's support each other. If this video helped you, if it even slightly opened your eyes, hit that like button. Subscribe so you don't miss any information that could transform your health. Turn on notifications. And before you go, type 1 if this video was valuable. Type 0 if it wasn't. Your feedback matters more than you realize. Stay strong, stay aware, and remember, your legs carry your independence. I'll see you in the next video. Now go make those better choices.